People close to me have started to ask, what do you actually eat on the rice diet? Because when you hear that name, you might picture a sad bowl of white rice for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe a sprinkle of soy sauce, and that's it. But here's the reality. I've been following this high-carb, low-fat, plant-based way of eating for over a month now, and my meals are more satisfying than you might expect. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I eat every day, the rice, the juice, and the little extras that keep it interesting, and why this vegan style approach is working well for me. Now, before I dive into my meals, let me briefly explain how I got here. On carnivore, I was eating pounds of beef every day, plus eggs and butter and the occasional lamb meat, and that was my life for years. Now, a few months later, I've completely flipped the script and went rice, fruit juice, literally from meat heavy to plant-based. And that's not just swapping foods, that's changing my entire mindset about eating. At first, I told myself this is going to be the most miserable weight loss protocol ever, but honestly, that hasn't been the case at all. So onto my daily rice diet version. Now, I'm not doing the super strict version that Dr. Walter Kempner prescribed, but mine's pretty close. It's simple, it's repetitive, and it currently works well for me. So here's a full day of eating on my rice diet. For meal one, I measure out 1 cup of uncooked plain white rice. This is basmati rice, and it's also about 200 grams. Then I chop and add 1 small onion and 1 single clove of garlic, and I add about half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. If I need more salt when it's done cooking, I'll just shake on a few more grains. It ain't that serious. When it's ready, I'll plate it up and squirt about 2 tablespoons of ketchup, sometimes more, sometimes less. Again, it ain't that serious. To be honest, I've never measured it in grams, I just put the thing on my plate. Okay, so I'm on to meal number 2. This is later on in the day. I forgot to mention that meal number 1 was around midday, 1 p.m, something like this. I don't have set times for these meals. So I measure out another 1 cup of rice. This is again 200 grams. Add the salt again. And this time it's cooked plain. And after I plate it up or put it in a bowl again, I add about 2 tablespoons of jam. This is strawberry jam. I also have blackberry jam, whatever jam there is, it doesn't matter. Again, I'm not measuring this, I just eyeball it. It's basically a poor man's dessert. There's nothing fancy, but it keeps me from dying from boredom. Personally, I wouldn't say these recipes are very Pinterest worthy, but if you do go down that route, pinning or snapping an Instagram shot of this plate, then let me know how you get on with that. The drinks that I have throughout the day. So throughout the day, I have about 1 litre of orange juice, and I usually mix this half and half of water, so it's less sweet. I've found that orange juice is very sweet for my liking on its own, so I have to dilute it. And this also, I do this for another reason as well, to give me some volume, to help keep me full. I also have 1 to 2 cups of black coffee a day, added with sugar, and this is not just for the caffeine boost, but because I've read that coffee can help with liver fat, burning off liver fat, so that's a bonus really. And of course I drink plenty of water, maybe another litre or 2, depending on the day. I'll have sparkling, I'll have filtered or bottled water. And that's it. It's 2 big rice meals, juice, coffee and water. Super repetitive, but that's kind of the point. I've got no decisions to make and no cravings to chase. So why is this working for me? Here's the thing. It looks ridiculously simple on camera, and it is, but this setup works because the rice and juice actually keep me full. I don't sit around hungry. I mean, if you eat 3 cups of rice, it's satiating. you know, you try eating more than that in one go, then you start to feel it. The calories is roughly 2,000 to 2,200 a day, which puts me in a natural caloric deficit. I think my energy expenditure 2,500, 600 if I'm sedentary. There's no overthinking about food. There's no decision fatigue, absolutely nothing. Just rice and fruit-based meals, the calories, and technically it's 30 to 40 calories from the onion and garlic. Someone's going to say I'm eating vegetables as well. So yeah, it's not just rice and fruit. For someone who's dealt with food addiction, that's huge. And this is extremely high carb, low fat, plant-based, the complete opposite of keto and carnivore. And for me, that's what I believe my body currently needs. And the biggest win for me is no food noise. I'm not pacing myself in the kitchen thinking what to eat. I already know exactly what I'm going to do, exactly what I'm going to eat. And that simplicity has honestly been a game changer for me. So my results so far, in my first month, the scale is already moving in the right direction, 19 pounds down. My stomach feels lighter, my energy is very steady, no afternoon crashes, and the dull ache I sometimes feel in my liver is way less noticeable. And I'll be real, from the outside, the meals look extremely boring, and yeah, it's because they are. There's no hiding that. And for me, the trade-off has been worth it, 100%. My goal is to lose 100 pounds in 1 year, and to be honest, I couldn't really ask for a better start. I'll be very honest though, this ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Eating the same thing every day gets repetitive, and the real challenge isn't hunger, it's about the mind trying to convince me that I need variety, and pushing past that part is tough, but that's also where the results come from. So I'm over 1 month into this rice diet, I'm 19 pounds down, my energy is stable, and my meals are as simple as you can get. Is it glamorous? Absolutely not. Is it working? Yes, it is. And if I keep dropping half a pound a day, every day, then I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep going. Of course, though, this ain't just about losing weight. It's about resetting my relationship with food, lowering my iron levels, and making this process sustainable to become a healthier version of myself. If you're curious about how this works long term, I'll keep sharing my updates and what I learn as I go. So hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.